Hey guys, it's Sukrit from STEMcoder. Today we will be talking about basic trigonometry part 1, 3 types of triangles based on the angles. So to put it simply, there are 3 types of triangles. 3 types of triangles. There's the acute triangle, there's the right triangle, and there's the obtuse triangle. Now, there's acute, right, and obtuse. Every single triangle, like every triangle on the planet, can be classified into either acute, right, or obtuse. So here are the rules. You guys already know what acute, right, and obtuse angles are, right? Just to clarify, a right angle looks like this. Acute angle, smaller than a right angle. Obtuse angle, larger than a right angle. So here are the rules to classify the 3 types of triangles. So if a triangle has one right angle, so this is a right angle over here, just like this. If it has one right angle, then it's a right triangle. So this is a right triangle, this is a right triangle, and this is a right triangle. All 3 of these are right triangles because do you see this angle over here? All 3 of these angles are right angles. Let me circle them so that you can better see. And by the way, if you want to mark a right angle, you just basically draw this upside down L like this. So if a triangle has one right angle, it can have one and only one right angle. So this is what it is, a right triangle. It can have only one right angle. Now, what about for acute triangles? Well, if all 3 of the angles in a triangle are acute, that means smaller than a right angle, smaller than 90 degrees, then it's an acute triangle. So if all angles are acute, so that means it could be like this, it could be like this, lot of face, it could even be like this, lot of face. You can have acute triangles because you see all these angles over here are smaller than a right angle. They're acute angles. All these angles. That means this will make an acute triangle. And now finally, how do you denote an obtuse triangle? Well, here's how it goes. For an obtuse triangle, if one angle is obtuse, if one angle is obtuse, that means a triangle can, if a triangle has one obtuse angle, it can only have one obtuse angle. So what are some examples of obtuse triangles? There's like this. This is an obtuse one. There's like this. These are examples of obtuse triangles. You see why? Because this angle over here, greater than a right angle, it's an obtuse angle. This angle over here, it's obtuse. If one angle is obtuse, it's a obtuse triangle. So now that I've drawn it out, we can classify any triangle can either be obtuse, right, or acute. So it basically works like this. The best way to classify is if you get a triangle, first check to see does it have a right angle. If so, it's a right triangle. If not, then check to see if it has an obtuse angle. If it is, then it's an obtuse triangle. If not, then it's an acute. Because if it's not a right or an obtuse triangle, it's got to be an acute. Let's just do a bit of really quick practice. So this triangle over here, what is this? I first check, does it have a right angle? This angle over here is a right angle, so yes, this is a right triangle. What about this triangle? First, I check to see does it have a right angle? No, it doesn't. Next, I check to see, does it have an obtuse angle? Yes, it does. And so that means this is an obtuse triangle. And finally, what if I get a triangle like this? I first check, does it have a right angle? No. Next, does it have an obtuse angle? No. And finally, it has to be an acute, because if it's not a right triangle or an obtuse triangle, it's got to be an acute triangle. So I hope this video helps. All triangles can be classified as acute, right, or obtuse. In the next video, we will be talking more about classification of triangles based on different characteristics, but so far I hope this video helps. Feel free to go to our website for some practice problems. I'll post it in the link below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.